Welcome back today. We're going to dive into a powerful yet often overlooked subject, African spirituality. But before we begin, please make sure to like and share this video if it brings you any value. And oh yes, please do subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy this kind of content, we will be putting out new videos weekly. Long before the spread of Christianity and other Western religions across the continent, Africans lived by spiritual traditions deeply rooted in nature, community, and the mysteries of life. These beliefs weren't just stories. They were the framework for life and a key to understanding existence itself. Before colonial times, African spirituality was richly diverse, yet it shared common threads across tribes and cultures. Each tribe, from the Zulus to the Yorubas, practiced distinct rituals and held specific beliefs that guided how they interacted with the world. In traditional African culture, spirituality wasn't separated from daily life. It was life. Every action, from farming to warfare, carried spiritual significance. The Zulu people, for instance, are known for their belief in Unkulunkulu, the great first ancestor who created the world. The Zulus see the universe as a sacred tapestry, woven from the lives of the ancestors, the living and the unborn. They believe in Amadlozi, or ancestral spirits, who continue to play a role in guiding the lives of their descendants. To the Zulus, these ancestral spirits are protectors and keepers of wisdom. By honoring them, they maintain a bridge between the spiritual and physical worlds, a connection that Western beliefs often overlook. This isn't just about the Zulu beliefs. It's an ancient universal wisdom shared by many African cultures. For the Yoruba, their belief system revolves around orishas, divine spirits that are connected to natural elements and human characteristics. The Ashanti in Ghana believe in Nyame, the creator god who crafted everything, with lesser deities who handle the natural world. All these traditions are held together by a worldview where the world is alive with spirit, and humans are part of that sacred reality. What's fascinating is how similar these African beliefs are to the teachings of the old Hermetic religions, a set of philosophical and spiritual teachings attributed to Hermes Trismegistus in ancient Egypt and Greece. Hermeticism emphasizes the idea that as above, so below, suggesting that the patterns we see in the heavens are mirrored in our own lives. This reflects how Africans see humanity as connected to the divine order of the universe, where everything is interrelated. Hermetic principles also recognize that understanding nature and oneself is a path to understanding the divine, a belief that harmonizes perfectly with African spiritual teachings. So, why is it important to understand where we come from spiritually? Why dig into our history and the beliefs of our ancestors? Because when we forget our past, we risk losing ourselves. We risk becoming spiritual prisoners of the conquerors, cut off from our roots, isolated from the wisdom of those who came before us. Colonization and the spread of Christianity played significant roles in erasing or suppressing African spiritual practices. The colonizers often saw these beliefs as primitive or sinful, something to be corrected. But what they tried to erase was, in fact, the heartbeat of the African identity, a source of strength, guidance, and resilience. Knowing where we come from spiritually is about more than just respecting our ancestors. It's about understanding ourselves and the land we live on. It's about reclaiming the depth, richness, and wisdom of African spirituality. When we remember and honor these practices, we recognize that African spirituality doesn't belong to the past. It's a timeless guide that has always been here, waiting to guide us forward. As we look at history and the present, let's not lose sight of the importance of reclaiming this heritage. To know ourselves is to empower ourselves, to free our minds from the invisible chains placed upon us by conquerors. This journey of rediscovery is one of liberation, pride, and a reminder that we are, in fact, much more than we've been told. Thank you for listening, and remember, our roots are not chains, they are wings. Keep learning, keep growing, and always stay true to who you are.